Hello Reformers and welcome back to Viking Conquest. Now when we left off we had just arrived at the unpronounceable name town and I'm actually just doing the task to get as much relation as I perhaps can. Now I don't know about this specifically because usually in the past whenever I've gotten this task I have always done the bare minimum to get it completed because, well, it's kind of a tedious task. You know, you have to run around the countryside, you have to find the applicable tagged enemy parties, you know, the ones that are actually highlighted in blue. And you have to make sure that you eliminate every single one as quickly as possible. Obviously, these parties do respawn. It is basically a repeatable money-getting quest, so you can kind of do as much as you want or as little as you want. Now, obviously this in this case, personally, I think just doing as much as I can would give me the greatest chance to get the most relation possible. And that is basically all I'm trying to do. Just get the most relation possible. Oh yeah, by the way, what I did was, after eliminating a couple more parties, I think I've eliminated an additional 1 or 2, because that's literally all there is in this area. I went down to London, and I actually purchased a foundry, as I was noticing that my wages were actually becoming a little bit expensive, and so that's what I was doing. I should really just charge in my units instead of just blabbering on, shouldn't I? Yes, that would be a good idea. Anyway, the point is that we now have a foundry in a couple of days. I think it's going to be another 4 or 5 days until that's up and running, and then hopefully that will benefit us somewhat considerably, with the exception of our, you know, our wages being quite high. And yeah, I did also just recruit a bunch of veterans as well from the nearby tavern, because they were there, and I thought, yeah, let's do it, and I just spent 5,000 on those guys. Yes, 5,000. Alright, so let's just eliminate, yeah, there we go, eliminate the last one. Is that it? Oh no, that is not the last one, there's actually one more, but I'm just going to allow him to run away so he can tell the tale once again. Yes. Alright, so yeah, that's all we can do there. There doesn't seem to be any prisoners we can take, because I'm full up, absolutely full up. And this loot is absolutely pointless in my opinion. I mean, I have a lot of loot, and that loot is in general much more worth keeping. So yeah, can you see, this is how far I've gone out. So I've literally gone in a circle all the way around here, just trying to find as many of these ruffian parties as I can. Now hopefully that will be it. Hopefully that's all I need to do. And otherwise, well, I mean, look, there's only 4 relation to go, so hopefully that is enough. Now let's go back into the town and see if I can speak to Mr. USB Port. I mean, he's around here somewhere, isn't he? Where is he? Oh yeah, he's over this way. Yeah, I don't know why they spawn you in 2 different locations. I mean, I guess if you want to have your horse, that's always a good thing, because then you can move around a little bit quicker, but if you just want to get to the most important place, which in general is going to be this over here. Well, actually, no, it's not. Where's the physician? Huh. I guess the physician is over there, maybe? Ah, well, maybe the physician is in a different place, but anyway. Here is Dongle. Hello there. Well, yes, I have killed some looters. Right. Okay, I killed 6 of them, I guess. And, aha, there we go, yes. And that's not the only good news. Thanks to you, the looters have ceased to be a threat. We've not had a single attack reported for some time now. If there are any of them left, they've either run off or gone deep into hiding. That's good for business, and what's good for business is good for the town. I think that concludes our arrangement. Ah yes, it does give us relation. We now have 11 relation with Dongle, and I'm pretty sure that also gives us relation with the town. So that now means that I should be able to speak to him. You have done a lot for this town, and people appreciate you. I give you now what you seek. Grandchildren are in a farm near Dinas Bran. I don't know why you are so interested in them. They are only 2 children, 8 years old. They are alone in life after the death of their father. I understand that Ead Findliath wants to get rid of any pretender to his throne, but these children have no one to support them. They are hardly a danger to him. Yes. Okay. Children grow, Dongle. Anyway, this is none of our concern. Farewell. You lose reputation. What? I didn't have very much reputation to begin with anyway, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. As long as it doesn't go into the minuses, I suppose. Anyway, there we go. Alright, so we're done here, and we need to go over there now, I expect. Yes. Are at a farm near Dinas Bran. It's time to return with the news to the abbot and collect your reward. Oh, so I actually have to return there. Aha, okay. Well, I suppose we could do that. There are some ancient stones here, which might be pretty interesting to go into. I actually thought this was... here we go. I actually thought this was going to be a place that was quite important. Not far away on top of the hills, you see several stone circles of the ancients. You imagine you could feel magic at this site, as if a bit of... Oh, no. Refugees and deserters have made this place their home. They are protected under the mantle of the last druid and the blood of their sacrifices. Wow, yeah. Really does not stay there for very long. That is kind of annoying, isn't it? Okay, well... I actually thought there might be a small event here, but it seems like there might just be peasant women, young warriors, and so on and so forth here. So, there probably isn't anything. There are a couple of people standing in the stones, so maybe they have something that we can do with them. Might be... Aha, hello there. Prisoner, and a druid. Welcome, my lord. I am a priest of the old gods. Do you know them? Certainly not. Men are forgetting them. Now they worship Christ. There were other gods in the land before the arrival of the Christians. I have read and heard the stories of our elders. I have restored their worship here. Aha. Oh, I see. It is just an excuse to create your own sect. What? I do not hurt anyone. People who want to come here are free to join us or leave. Why punish me with your presence? Okay. Well, he's going to... Human sacrifice, I'm pretty sure, is going to happen here. You are mad. I see only evil here. I thought that we might be able to provoke him into a bit of a fight. But that's obviously not going to happen very soon. But yes, I think that prisoner's probably going to get sacrificed to the gods. Can't actually help him by the looks of things. Maybe I could speak to the prisoner and say, oh, I could help you, and maybe you can join me, and, you know... Let's see whether that's actually possible. I highly doubt it's possible, but let's see if that is indeed the case. Hello there. He looks at you with eyes of hate. Do you like sacrifices? Would you like to see these bastards kill a Saxon? Bah, get lost. Farewell then. I'm already halfway across the map because my horse did not stop moving. Alright, so yes, unfortunately, doesn't seem to be anything I can do there. I was actually hoping we could, but oh well, never mind. Okay, so considering this is the closest, shall we say, port to where we need to go, I'm going to be using this. This is going to cost us quite a bit, but maybe there'll be a ransom broker in the mead hall here. No, just a spearman and a farmer. Yeah, I'd love to be able to get these guys, but that's a lot of cash. That is a lot of cash. Yeah, that's too much actually right now. I think what I'm going to do is, on our way back, I'm probably going to get them then. Yeah, look at that. That is so much cheaper than going from Cardiff. That is really, really nice. So we're just going to go like that. Obviously, it's a very small journey in comparison to that from Cardiff, so you would think it would be a little bit cheaper, but, well, I do have more units this time around. Alright, so let's see. Sailor. Yeah, no one is here, really. Alright, so let's go back to Finian. It's all the way up here. And we'll see what the abbot has to say for himself. Hopefully we're not going to... Oh, yes, Asbjorn has returned, finally. Wow, it took him a long time, didn't it? Well, warlord, at last I found you. Alright, so yeah, he's now going to give us surgery skill. And we can move him up a little bit here. I think I'm going to tell Beta to go now. Yes, yes. Support my cause. Yes, there we go. Alright, so that's going to be pretty nice, because now we have someone... In other words, Asbjorn, to give us surgery and medicinal skills while Beta is away. So that's good. Now, our companions actually have some pretty decent gear already. I mean, you can see here they have good helms and pretty decent armor. The only people that don't have very decent armor are Bodo and Helgi. And I think Asbjorn's wearing some pretty good stuff as well. Not bad. Not bad. You know, it's a pretty decent, pretty decent piece of armor, so it's not the worst. They have pretty decent weapons as well, so there's not much I can do with the exception of giving them heavy armor, which would be pretty good to do. So I guess next time I find some heavy armor, some of them will be getting upgrades. Anyway, let's speak to the abbot, see what he has to say. I know where Flaith Bertach's children, yes, grandchildren are. There we go. That's good news, you're lucky, for my patron wants to hear it directly from you. He is a powerful man who doesn't like long, florid stories. When he asks you something, just give him a simple answer. I assure you that if you make a good impression, you will have a bright future. My patron's name is Mael Brazail. You can find him at the court of Aelich. Ah, okay, so, wow, that's interesting. I actually didn't think I'd get the name of his patron anytime soon, but this is going to be interesting. Alright, so hopefully I'll be able to find either some young warriors for me to sell my prisoners at. Nope, they're not young warriors. Unfortunate. But yes, either some young warriors or a ransom broker. I would very much be appreciating that. Any? Nope, no, not young warriors. I'm looking at all the neutral parties because you never know when there's going to be some young warriors in the mix. Alright, oh, just a sailor. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's go into the Lord's Hall then, and we'll speak to Mael, I guess, is his name? Yes, there he is. Yes, I am Borgar Bertold. I was told you want to meet me, or should I just say nothing? No, there we go. Ah, Borgar Bertold, the abbot spoke wonders about you and your diligence in solving my problems. I wanted to meet you personally in order to put a face to my hero. He smiles widely. Also, I look forward to hearing news about the matter we have pending. Well, let's see. He wants simple statements, right? Because I don't want to anger him, obviously. So, yeah, I'll just say this. Your news is excellent. In fact, I want to reward you personally, in addition to what the abbot promised you, with 8,000. Wow, that's a lot. The people who work for me do not have to worry about money or wealth. All that I ask of them is to be faithful and execute my orders promptly. Thank you. Well, I'm sorry I don't have more time. Ask the abbot to give you your reward and your next assignment. Your next task is particularly important, so put all effort into it. Now I have to go. I wish you all well. Oh, well, there you go. So he's talking to all of us. Yeah, that's really nice. Very good. Okay, so let us now return down to Finian once again and speak to the abbot. This is actually a very long quest line. I'm very surprised, to be honest, and we stumbled upon it purely by chance. Very strange. Usually that doesn't happen to me. Usually I avoid all of the really, really cool quests utterly by mistake as well, so it's really nice that we've actually had a bit of a change of, well, shall we say, a change of fates, a change of chance. What's actually going on here? I want to visit the abbot. I don't want to go in here. Oh, wait a minute. I probably can't do it at night, can I? Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, I'm going to wait here for some time then. Alright, so we're going to go and visit the abbot once more. And we're going to say I talked to Mael, yes. Yes, I know. You surely noticed that he is generous toward those who serve him well. I believe you owe me a reward. Well, back quickly to what's important to you. Here is your reward for finding out where that fellow's grandchildren were hiding. Yes. Okay, he told me that I would get more pennies. Persuasion. Did he say that? Well, then let me open my purse again. Oh, we're being a little bit evil now. I'll give you 2,000 pennies more. Now it's time to talk about our next task. Well, technically we're not being evil because these guys have literally wanted us to assassinate people and potentially find information on murdering children as well. So, yeah, you know, taking as much money as we can from them may be a good idea. Very well. I am listening. The abbot clears his throat and fixes his eyes on yours. At the west end of Vario, there is a village with, problems. It is a remote place near harsh, sea-beaten cliffs, and populated by fishermen. Its residents have asked for help because a great evil has befallen them. It shatters men beyond recognition and kidnaps their wives and children. My patron wants you to travel to this village, Bal Liguine, or Linguini, no, it's not Linguini, and talk to its leader. He will tell you all the details, then put an end to the evil in the area and come back here. Nothing particularly complicated, but you will be paid handsomely for fulfilling your mission. To be precise, you will be paid 10,000 for this favor. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to ask for expenses this time. As you know, money is not a problem, and I apologize for underestimating your needs. There we are, yes. Ah, take your best weapons and travel with all haste. Look for a man there called Kaliakos. Kaliakos? Yes, okay. Well, let's do that. Now, where is that going to be? It's going to be, I would assume, very far away. Let's just see whether that is indeed the case. No, it's going to be over there. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much that I don't actually have to travel across the channel again, because that's very annoying. Going on the water all the time. So that's good. That is very good. Maybe we'll come across some young warriors. Now that's the thing. If I do come across some prisoners that are actually more expensive to sell than these ruffians, then obviously I'm going to swap them out, because that is just a logical thing to do. You know, so it's the best thing to do. All right. So yeah, let's accept them. Wow. Okay. Well, these guys are actually really, really awesome. But unfortunately, they are pagan units, so that's obviously going to make a bit of a problem here. Wait a minute, where do I actually see? Ah, they're the party. There we go. Oh no, they're not actually causing a problem. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, just our companions are causing a little bit of an issue there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go into the meat hall here. There might be a yes. There's the ransom broker. I mean, I know 448 pennies is not actually a huge amount of cash, but every little to help us is pretty useful. So I'm fine with that. As you can see, our ironworks is not yet up and running, our foundry, shall we say. And yeah, we're going to have to wait until next week to receive the benefits of that, I suppose. Anyway, let's go into the village. What do I have to do here? I guess go to the village center. And I guess I have to talk to the village elder? That's probably the guy I have to speak to. Ah, there he is. Hello there. Yes. Good day, sir. I'm the leader of this village. Ah, that's what I thought. Kaliakos, the abbot of Finian, sent me. Ah, the abbot is a good man to respond to our call so promptly. I asked him for 3 heroes, and in fact 3 heroes have come. You are the last to arrive. So you are the most anticipated, since the evil that has befallen our land is terrible indeed. Many have died, others have fled, and the few that remain can hardly keep their sanity. Wow. Stop, 3 heroes? What do you mean? The evil that afflicts us is magical, so we must fight it with magic. 3 is the number of the old god, so the old man said 3 should be the number of heroes. Any other number will fail and die. At first, we did not believe him, you understand. We are Christians, and our priest said that the old man was a pagan and should be burned. And that's what we did. Really? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be laughing about that. That's not very good. But we were idiots. The old gods are still here, and they want revenge. Now the old man is dead and cannot aid us more, and our priest has disappeared. You burned the poor old man, you deserve what you're going through. Okay, I did say that, and yeah, sure, okay, I'll accept the relation decrease. Do our women and children also deserve this? And that old man was not poor. He prayed to demons, performed rituals, and sacrificed animals. He lived in a hut from which he sold potions and ointments. Many believe that it was because of him that all this evil is happening to us, that he invoked something. Therefore, when our priest ordered us to burn the old man, we locked him up in his hut and burned it to the ground, listening all the while to his screams and curses. Oh, wow, how lovely. What? We have 25 relation with him anyway? Okay. What evil is attacking you? A month or so ago, a shepherd disappeared. A few days later, we found his dismembered body near an old tree. That scared us, because an animal would never do that to a man. After that, nobody left the village without a companion, but that did not help. A few days later, a group of people was attacked. Women and children disappeared, and we later found them dismembered. His hands tremble as he speaks. Then we hired a group of Norsemen for a lot of money, but evil did the same to them as to our people. Wow, this is interesting. Okay. And their dismembered bodies were soon food for the crows. Then the old man told us to invite 3 heroes, then we burned him. Okay. Let's see. Talk about evil, I suspect the supernatural. The old gods are back, thirsty for blood after so many centuries. They have not only killed people and warriors, but we have seen them watching the village from afar. They announce they are coming for us. One of these days the fog will fall, and then we will all die. Look at me. I'm here with you, listening, Kaliakos. Tell me more about those gods that are watching you. That's due to our choleric temperament. When there is fog, we can hear their singing and the howl of their wolves. We can even see their figures between dark wisps of fog. The creatures are huge, well, all except her. Her? A woman? No, not a woman, she is something else. The ancient gods have sent her to kill us all. A shield maiden? What? Please speak lower. Morrigan might hear us. No, she is powerful through magic rather than through physical strength. My grandfather told me stories about her. The raven goddess selects who is going to be slain and takes the blood from their hearts, along with their valor. When they arrive on the battlefield, they are already doomed. She appears as a beautiful dark-haired woman, or sometimes as a crow. A beautiful maiden dressed with a hooded cloak, my grandfather said. She is usually to be found by a river, washing the clothes of men about to die. Centuries ago, she was one of the Tuatha De Danann, the demons that ruled the island before the Giles arrived. Now she lives in Cedar? I don't know. The underworld, whose entry is the ancient mounds. She has left and has brought her beast with her. She will destroy us unless some hero defeats her and sends her back to her world. Morrigan is a pretty name even for a demon. She can't be defeated by one hero, so 3 were summoned. You should find them first. The fog always comes from the coast, and with it come Morrigan and her beasts. You have to go there if you want to find her. The other 2 heroes await you near the burned hut of the old man, a few hours away from this village. They are looking for more clues as they await you. Be warned! When you leave this village and move towards the coast, be alert and flee from the fog, as Morrigan and her animals could catch you before the 3 of you are joined. I will be alert. Alright, well, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Alright, well, I have 30 relation with these guys. There's the old pagan's hut. We're going to be going over there in the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.